God gave me a word for you. Your struggle will be over when you just remember this. What if the reason that you keep struggling isn't because you lack faith or you need something else, but because you've forgotten what God already told you, right? So I'm going to give you this word that I had, and then the Bible verses that when I opened the Bible randomly, I stumbled upon the exact verse that confirmed this word, which also going to tell you what you must remember, right? What the Lord is saying that you remember, because until you do, the struggle will keep repeating itself, right? And if this video helps you, I suggest you subscribe on this channel because it's going to serve you tremendously. God is going to use it in supernatural ways to help you. God says, I told you, but you didn't listen. I will tell you again. This time, listen. Because this is why you struggle. This is why you keep making the same mistakes. I tell you, you need to raise the stakes. To listen doesn't only mean to hear, but to apply what came through your ear. To let the word change your life right here. I told you, remember, create a reminder. What has the Lord done in your life? What miracles happened in your life? How do you know that I am with you? Because when you were young, I taught your tongue. And when you were growing, I prevented you from perishing. Even though you fell, it didn't break your shell. Instruction for you. Did you have a déjà vu? Write it down. Come back to it often. See it. Imagine it every day. So the enemy won't be able to play with your memory, with your feelings, because you have a category in your being of the Lord's doing. My child, heed this word, and constant struggle will not be your world. I want you flourishing in beauty, sightseeing, creating, and no more struggling. So do the work. Don't be a dork. Remember, and this struggle will be over. And I will be closer than ever. This is the word I had, and then I opened the Bible randomly to this. You got to listen to that. I'm reading to you the Bible. This is a good action that you're doing right here. Matthew 5:17 to 19, it says, don't think that I came to destroy the law of the prophets. I didn't come to destroy, but to fulfill. For most certainly I tell you, until heaven and earth pass away, not even one smallest letter or one tiny pen stroke shall in any way pass away from the law, until all things are accomplished. Therefore, whoever shall break one of these least commandments, and teach others to do so, shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever shall do and teach them shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. And this felt like it meant that you also need to remember the commandments. Not only what God told you before, not only what miracles God did in your life, to remember His presence in your life always, but to have the category in your life of God's doing and the commandments. To not break them, you must first remember them. And then Corinthians came to mind. I don't know what, I heard almost God say Corinthians came to mind. And so I opened the Bible randomly again. and stumbled upon Corinthians. I'm telling you. I just came to mind, opened the Bible, Corinthians. Randomly. I didn't look for it. And in 1 Corinthians 6, 9-12 it says, "Or don't you know that the unrighteous will not inherit God's kingdom? Don't be deceived. Don't believe the lie. Neither the sexually immoral, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor male prostitutes, nor homosexuals, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor slanderers, nor extortionists will inherit God's kingdom." Some of you were such, but you were washed, you were sanctified, you were justified in the name of the Lord Jesus and in the Spirit of our God. All things are lawful for me, but not all things are expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of anything. What is God speaking to you here? Right? Write it down. Did you fall in sin? Right? Were you among these people that don't inherit God's kingdom? Are you sexually immoral or idolaters? Do you take something for higher than what it is? Do you put something, people, money on a pedestal over God? Do you put your trust in these things? Do you care too much about the opinions of others? Which you're an adult, you're an idolater in the way that you have this idol of people's opinions over God's, right? If you are among these, you will not inherit God's kingdom. So you must remember the commandments to not break them. Because Jesus didn't come to cancel the law, but to fulfill it. And even made it harder. Don't commit adultery became, don't even let your eyes lust, right? And if you struggle with lust, there's a program called Beat Lust with Christ program of after 12 years of slavery. God freed me. And I'm giving you all these years of experience in this program. It's not cheap, but it's for you to take seriously, to invest in yourself, to be able to break free from lust once and for all. In this way, you will not break God's commandments. And you must remember, right? Take some notes on what God spoke to you through this video. Remember, do the work. Create a reminder, like literally Google Doc. You can create a Google Doc where or a note, you just write down what God did in your life. And you can revisit this every day to remember. This is what I used to do. And the reason why God reminded me of this is because I forgot. I stopped doing it. I started to travel. I had so many things. I had like this YouTube channel. I forgot. And so the world got in the way. And I must remember all the miracles, the actual miracles that God did in my life. When you remember, your faith increases. And you don't let the enemy play with your feelings, with yourself, with your faith, right? Hope this video helped you. If it did, like, subscribe if you want to give to this ministry. There's a link in the bio of the channel, comment section to give. Thank you so much. It helps tremendously. If you struggle with lust, go get the program. I'm telling you, it's for you.